One and only Elvis Presley singing what may be his best known song and one that literally helped change modern music. Sunday would have been his 88th birthday. And despite that, it's been 46 years since Elvis passed away. And of course, his spirit still very much lives on.
Yes, it does. Elvis Radio on Sirius XM is one of the satellite service's longest running and most popular stations. And the recent feature film Elvis, starring Austin Butler, is being touted as a contender for multiple Oscar nominations. Have you seen that one yet?
I have not.
Oh, it's so good.
Lindsay loves it.
He dissolves into the role. It's like, he's great.
I've heard it. Probably an Oscar nom for him, right? As part of that birthday celebration, Elvis will be shown for free in theaters all across the country and also in Canada. So as thousands of fans descend upon Graceland, Elvis's former home turned museum, we wanted to get a sense of why Elvis mania and Graceland and all that good stuff still lives on after all these decades. So welcome to Morning Rush, Graceland's Alicia Dean, who has been working on this weekend's special birthday events. Good morning to you. Thanks for being with us.
Good morning. I can't believe you haven't seen the movie.
I'm so sorry. I know. I know there's not Oscar buzz, I promise you. I'll put that on my resolutions list, which is long. Listen, no other musician, or very few other musicians, I should say, have garnered the adoration and longevity that Elvis has. What do you think the root of the fascination is? Wow.
I mean, honestly, there's so many factors that go into that, and I honestly ask myself that question every single day. Elvis Presley not only was one of the most gorgeous walk the planet, but there are so many layers to him that people can relate to. He was a movie star, obviously an amazing singer, but also he was a veteran. I mean, and he was a husband and a father. And I mean, to be able to have a major motion picture in 2022, 45 years after he's passed away, it's a phenomenon. I mean, he's just the king of rock and roll, and it forever stands the test of time. And I think one of the big things about Elvis being able to be such an amazing impact on pop culture is that we have a place where people can visit and learn more about who he was. And walk in Elvis's footsteps here at Graceland is truly a huge piece of why his legacy carries on.
Yeah, let's talk about that, because people who've been to Graceland have described it as a near religious experience. So what makes it more than just a museum?
Well, truly, it's his home. He lived here for 20 years, and you were walking through the same front door that Elvis himself would have opened and brought home baby Lisa Marie through those same rooms. So, I mean, it's just truly an incredible experience. I mean, he lived here, and this was his place of solitude. So Elvis loved to show off. If you would have met Elvis, he most likely would have invited you over. The one thing that we still keep private that was his wishes as well is the upstairs, and that was his place of solitude. But Elvis was a big kid, and so he loved being able to ride golf carts around the property and share this place with his friends and family. And the fact that you can still come here and see the home, there's no plexiglass in the room, so you kind of feel like you're immersed in his life and his world.
And come on now, be honest. You've been upstairs and taken a peek? Come on.
I think that's my number one question I get almost every day, and the answer is no.
Really? Never? Late at night, after dark, after the crowds go? Okay.
No, promise.
You know, one of the things that really stood out in the film, Elvis, is the influence that black musicians had on his stardom. Could you just talk about that? The role that black artists that he surrounded himself with really swayed, like the Elvis that became so famous.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, Elvis Presley moved to Memphis at the age of 13, and at the time, I mean, Beale Street was such a mecca for music, and they did depict that in the movie, that Elvis would go down to Beale Street and listen to all kinds of music. And, you know, even growing up in the church, having those same kind of, you know, gospel roots that, you know, African-American, you know, music kind of developed into. So, I mean, Elvis loved all kinds of music. He loved all kinds of musicians. I mean, we have so many different records in the record collection that Elvis had himself. He just loved music. And so I think Baz Luhrmann did a really great job of incorporating that kind of tie that runs through the movie to show that not only Elvis was, you know, himself an incredible artist, but he got his inspiration from all sorts of music.
I know his birthday's a big time where you are, so enjoy, and thanks for giving us a few minutes. Really appreciate it, and let me know when you finally get upstairs. Thanks, Alicia. We'll be right back.
Thanks.